You're not standing there or sitting there on a stool singing. You're actually performing and you're letting loose, and that right there is entertainment. That's entertainment, and that's important. You're welcome, Alex. Right now you've been involved in the music industry for a little bit. Now you're coming out. This is going to be your third record that's coming out. Or is this your second?
Yeah, I guess you could say that. I had a little mini album that I just put out. It's my quote unquote Rocktronica collection.
Okay.
But yeah, I guess this is my third. Yes.
Okay, so now with your third record, that's your self-made record coming out. Where do you see yourself in the next, 2 years, or let's say 4 years, between 2 and 4 years? Where do you see yourself in the music industry?
In the music industry, well, it's tough to say exactly because the old model is really changing. That I don't think many people in the entertainment industry know where it's going per se. But I do know that this record is going to be a lot different from my last one, and I think it will be more well received because it's very, very real, and it's done 100% by me. That's why I want to tell my fans as well why it's taking so long, because I'm actually learning I had to learn the software that I'm using to record, which is Logic, and I'm completely engineering everything myself.
You want to shoot yourself sometimes, don't you?
Yeah, it's taking up it's my little pet project. On top of that, I'm really learning a lot while I'm doing this. But there's probably like 60,000 plus sounds and effects that are on this program. So I'll spend 4 hours just trying to find the right sound for my guitar. It's just taking forever. But this one I think will probably be the one that puts me over the edge. I have a feeling about it. I think in 2 years I'll be doing a lot more touring, and hopefully I'll be more in the public eye than I am now. And I'm just hoping for the best. I don't want to say too much because I don't want to jinx myself. But
well, you know what?
I'll
say it. I think in the next 2 years that you will be out there, and I think just based on what I see, and this is unbiased, based on what I see, I think that you will be out in the public eye a lot more. I think you will be doing TV stuff. I see you doing a lot of things because you see a lot of these music artists, quote unquote music artists, popping out, and a lot of them don't have talent. You have the talent. You have a package, and that is not something that you see all the time with every artist. So I see you going far. My opinion. And you don't have to thank me. It's just my opinion.
Thank you.
All right, Alex. Now, I know you're performing at some hot spots in California, such as the Viper Room and Sierra Club. Where else are you performing? Where can your fans see you play?
Well, I'm booking throughout the rest of the year right now, but you can actually check out my tweets on Polestar. I'm up there, Pollstar. But yeah, I'll be playing the Viper Room.
Is that Polestar.com or net?
Yes.
Polestar.com.
Yeah, Polestar.com. So, for example, I'm playing a really, really big show, August 14th at the Viper Room in West Hollywood. It's the, world famous, Johnny Depp owned club. Well, I don't think he owns it now anymore, but, that's actually going to be a big show because, it's going to be my first full band show in LA this year, because I was actually out on tour recently. I went to Massachusetts, for, about a week or so, and, I've been doing a lot of solo acoustic shows just to kind of, road test some of my songs, give them a try and see what people think. So most of this year has been spent, recording. That's why I haven't been playing a lot of the bigger shows. But I'm finally starting to do that again, and actually I'll be playing August 14th with Gilby Clarke's band, Gilby Clarke from Guns N' Roses. So it's going to be a really awesome show.
Yeah, well, as you're playing the Viper Room, I'm sure you're going to tear the roof right off of that.
Thank you.
I think you're going to do that. Now, Alex, how can your fans stay on the cutting edge of your career? Do you have Twitter, MySpace? Can you give them some information while we're on the phone?
Sure. Well, I don't twit or tweet. If whatever you call it.
How dare you not tweet?
You know what? I'm on so many of these different social networking sites that it just, I can't even keep up with the ones I have. But I am on MySpace, so you can check me out at myspace.com/Alexx Calise, and that is ALEXXCALISE. So you can check me out there, or, you can check out, what's going on in my career at alexxcalise.com as well.
So you're not listening to John Mayer, and you're not going to tweet away.
No, I refuse.
Okay.
It took me, probably 6 years to join Facebook, so it's going to be a while.
Well, at least your fans can find out more there, and I'm sure there are 1,000,001 places they can actually go. Now it's time for you to plug whatever you want to plug. So take the time, talk about your website, talk about your shows, talk about your new CD. Where can your fans get them? Where can new fans get them? Just go to town. It's on you, Alex.
Okay, wow, that's a lot of information to convey there. It's like, oh, go ahead. Basically, you can get my debut CD, Morning Till, on Amazon.com, iTunes, any of the major online retailers. You can find it, or what are some of the other ones? CD Baby. You can get it through my official website, which is alexxcalise.com. I do have a second CD, or it's a 3-song collection, which is only available at alexxcalise.com. It's an Alexx Calise official website exclusive. And my third record, which we were talking about earlier today, which is as of yet untitled, hopefully will be available sometime this year. The reason why it's taking so long this time around is I'm, engineering it 100% by myself, and, with the help of my songwriting partner, Dennis Morehouse, as well. And, I'm simultaneously recording another record with my other project that I have with my songwriting partner, which is called Sound of Cancer. Okay. And we've actually placed one of our songs already in an independent film starring Gregory Smith from, the WB's Everwood, okay. Called In My Pocket. Let's see what else. I have the Viper Room show if you're in Southern California on August 14th with my full band. And, let's see what else here.
Do you want to talk more about what you and Dennis are doing, or is that pretty much it with you and him?
Sure, I can definitely talk about that. Sound of Cancer, we actually, it's my side project. It's kind of, how would you describe it? It's a cross between Pink Floyd, Marilyn Manson, and Portishead. It's a very different type of sound. We actually got together to write specifically for, this movie that's coming out, In My Pocket. They wanted us to submit a few tracks, because they were friends of Dennis's. And we came up with this song called In My Pocket, and we just found that there was a lot of chemistry there, and, since then we've been working on a record just for this particular project. Actually you can check it out at myspace.com/Sound of Cancer. We have 2 tracks up there right now, one of which is, called Dark Carnival, which is like a dark carnival-esque song, of course. Okay. But, yeah, that should be coming out, this year as well, in addition to my third solo record.
They can get some of the tunes on the soundtrack for that movie. Does that movie have a website as well, or do you know?
You can check it out. I'm not entirely sure what the website is, but you can check it out on IMDb. It's called In My Pocket.
My Pocket. So, they can go to a film website, pull it up, and see your music, what you and Dennis are doing, and just stay on top of that. So it's not like you're sitting there just making one new record. You're actually doing other things. In the meanwhile, I think that's pretty good. Alex, let me just say this. I think that we will be seeing more and more of you. Now, this is key. As the months go by, not years, as the months go by. And I really want to thank you for giving us some insight on you and your career today.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. And I'd like to follow up with you when your new record is released and get you on here, get some updates, and really talk about your music and the new songs you're going to have on there. That's if it's okay with you.
Oh, for sure. Anytime.
All right, perfect. All right, now, as Alexx Calise leaves us, we want to close out this segment of UCW Radio.